So I recently upgraded my camera setup, and most of the photos you've seen on this channel have been taken with the Olympus OMD E-M1 Mark II. And because I've upgraded my setup, I'm no longer using that camera anymore. So in today's video, I want to show you the last photo walk I did with my OMD E-M1 Mark II. So this is the setup I used to shoot on a lot. I got the OMD E-M1 Mark II, of course, and the Mzuiko 60mm, and the Godox V350O, and of course the Cygnus Tech diffuser. So the reason I'm saying goodbye to my old camera is because OM System reached out to me a few months ago and sent me out a OM1 Mark II and the Mzuiko 90mm macro. I had to play around with that for a few weeks before I had to send it back, and then when I sent it back they gave me a good discount on an OM1 and a 90mm macro. So I now shoot on the OM1 and the Mzuiko 90mm, and I just use my old camera as a backup. If you want me to do a comparison between my old camera and my new one, then drop a comment, but today's video is just showing you the last photo walk I did with my old camera. So with that said and done, let's get into the video. There's lots of these weird snails in here, and I don't know what they're called, but I only see them in certain places, and especially in the morning as well. Don't really see these at daytime. They're like normal snails, but with an elongated shell. The snails are pretty hard to get a focus stack of, so I think I'm just going to try and get a single shot of probably f11, which means I'm going to have to put my flash up to 116, I think. We'll use that as a starting basis. I'm going to shoot this at 1:1. Could lower my shutter speed even more. I'm going to go 1/30. I'm going to try and move the grass it's on to get a nice background. I'm not the biggest fan of photographing snails, so I don't want to waste all my battery life on all that. So I've just noticed one of those long-legged spiders. I forgot what they're called. I think they're called stretch leg spiders. That might be the name. It looks really nice on here with the backlight. But it's going to be hard to get a shot with natural light when it's up there and I don't have a tripod. And it is wobbling around a little bit, even though there's literally no wind. But I'm going to use the flash anyway and see what I can do. This might be a bit of a trial and error shot. I'll just experiment with settings here. Don't need a crazy aperture. I'm going to go f8, and because it's quite long, I don't want to shoot all the way at 1:1. Slowly coming down the piece of grass. Staying still now, so I could probably get a nice shot. Well, it's started moving again. It's a really nice sunrise in the background, which I'm trying to include. Never really got a sunrise in the background or a sunset. It might be good to get just a silhouette shot without the flash. I should do. Nice little silhouette there. Got one with the flash and one without flash. I've just spotted a damselfly, but it's in the most awkward spot I've ever seen. It's right in there. I'm not going to be able to get a good composition really, a nice portrait or anything, unless I can grab the grass it's on, which I think I'm just going to have to go straight forward, to be honest, because my diffuser's going to hit the grass in front of it and it's going to be scared off by that anyway. Though it is the morning, so it's probably covered in dew and maybe it won't move. Let's hope. That kind of freaked me out because it didn't fly away, it just dropped. Alright, I'm going to somehow try and find it again. I don't know where it's gone now. Oh, I can see it. It's right down on the floor. I've grabbed it. It's very awkward manoeuvring it on a piece of grass like this because the grass is wobbling about and my fingers are almost in the shot. Haven't used these in a while. I think orange might look good. What I can do is just place it on here. That's a good thing about these rags, so you can just place them on top of grass like that. I'm shooting at a slight side angle just because it's a little bit easier, and it makes for quite a nice composition anyway. I really need to rest this on something, ideally, because the grass is moving around when I'm trying to get the stack. I think I'm going to try the green background now. I'm going to try a head-on shot as well. The bobbing up and down is really annoying me. So there's the damselfly, and as you can see it's on a piece of grass, and I'm holding it still right now, but as you can see it's bobbing up and down. which wouldn't be a problem for a normal, normal photography, but I'm trying to stack these images at a very close-up angle, so it's yeah, all those little adjustments matter. I'm just going to keep trying to get loads of photos because I don't know when this damselfly will just fly away, so I think I quite like the green background, so I'm going to keep going with that. So as you can see, I've got it on the piece of grass right there, and then the green in the background, which is placed kind of badly, to be fair. I could have done a better job with that. It's going to be a bit of a mess to stack, I think. I'm going to have to sort through a lot of files and see what works, but I think I might leave it there. I just finished that shot of the damselfly, which is right here, and I've noticed a caterpillar, and we're going to place the grass, place the background somewhere down here. Well, I don't think it's a caterpillar, I think it's a larva. That is way too bright. I'm just going to go for a single shot, to be honest. I don't think I need to stack this. No, I dropped it. That's annoying. I'm trying this weird beetle. I'm not sure what kind of beetle it is. I've seen similar ones. Usually in the daytime these are running around like crazy, so it's nice to get one quite still. I think I'm just going to get a single shot, to be honest. A stack might not work very well here. So I was looking on top of this white flower here, and I saw this green thing, and I thought it was just part of the flower, or if it's some sort of sludge. It might be a slug or something, I'm not too sure, but I have no idea. I'm going to get a photo of it, and then someone in the comments let me know what it is. But what the hell, there's a green beetle on my green background. One of those thick-legged beetles. If I could get that on the flower or something, that would be good. Put it on this down here, at the end of this grass maybe. There we are. This is a bit more interesting than whenever I was just photographing. I don't think I can really get a stack here because it's moving around quite a bit. So the camera I was filming on ended up dying, and my hay fever went really bad as well, so I ended up just going home after a few photos anyway. That's a big reason why I didn't upload this video back in June when I filmed it. Once my camera died, I think I got 1 or 2 more photos, so I'll put those up on screen now. And I'll talk a little bit about my old macro setup as well. So although my new macro setup, which is the E-M1 and the Eco 90mm macro, is technically better than my old macro setup, it doesn't necessarily mean I'm going to get better photos. So as you saw in this video, you don't need the latest OM system camera to get the greatest shots out there in the field. The thing that's going to get you great images is just experience and knowledge. Pretty much the only reason why I upgraded is because I got a good discount from OM system. If it wasn't for that, then I think I would still be shooting with this setup for another 2-3 years or something like that. But yeah, my OMD E-M1 Mark II, my old camera, it's pretty much just going to be a backup camera now, because the last thing you want is to spend all that money on a trip abroad or a long trip in the country, and then your camera dies and you have no photos from that trip. Let me know in the comments if you want to see a video comparing my old camera to my new camera, or if you just want to see a video of me covering all the gear that I use for macro photography currently. But with all that said and done, I'm going to end today's video here, so if you've enjoyed, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, share, comment, all that good stuff, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.